Hello my friends, this is Moonday Faery, and in today's video we're gonna find out what do you need the most right now. I was like wondering about what should I make the video about. I was for some time I was trying to do these monthly videos when it comes to like what is awaiting you in the upcoming month, and I don't really think it was very popular for some reason. I don't know, maybe you just don't like this kind of videos. Just let me know in the comments down below what do you actually like watching, and I'm gonna try my best obviously to film that for you. But yeah, in today's reading I thought we're gonna try something maybe not 100% like light-hearted, but something a little bit lighter, you know, like not something heavy, not something difficult. We are just gonna find out and ask the cards, what do you need the most right now? So for that, in each group I've got some tarot cards and also 3 oracle cards that are gonna help me to give you good advice on what do you need the most right now. So for those of you who don't know how does it work, we've got 4 groups of cards, group number 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you intuitively choose one group of cards, and then you can just you know, skip to the timestamp I provide in the what is it called in this box below, in this info box below, and you can just go straight to your group. Once again, I just wanted to really thank you guys so much for being here, for subscribing to my channel, for liking, for commenting. I read all the comments, believe me, I do read all the comments. I might not reply to all of them, but I read them all. Also, like, thank you so much once again for watching. All the other links are going to be in the description box below as well. So for my Patreon, my Ko-fi, my Instagram, everything is gonna be there. So yeah, let's just get straight to the reading. And before that, just quick reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything is gonna resonate with you, so leave whatever doesn't resonate with you. And I don't know, just, you know, just, yeah, no, actually I should say it the other way around. So take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. There we go. Okay, so let's just go into the reading. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So once again, a quick reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything is gonna resonate with you, so take whatever does and just leave the rest. So in today's reading we are going to find out what do you need the most right now, and it could be like actually anything, so we are just gonna ask the cards what is that you need the most right now. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna resonate with you, and let's just start. So I'm going to start with the tarot cards, and then we are going to go to the oracle cards that are going to provide us with extra advice. So group number 1, what do you need the most right now? Yeah, we've got 9 of Pentacles, we've got 3 of Wands, and we've got 3 of Swords. Okay, we've got 2 3s, so there is a possibility that for some of you number 3 or number 33 is going to mean something, be meaningful to you guys. I don't know what that could be, but this is what I'm seeing. Okay, so what do you need the most right now? I don't know, I just instantly get this vibe that you have been working really hard lately, whatever that is, whether it's the actual job, or it could be like your education. You might have been studying a lot lately, and to me right now you need a little bit of rest from that. This image over here with the 3 of Wands, to me is like extremely relaxed, you know. We've got a person, well we've got this girl who is like looking at the stars, you know, and there is this shooting star, and you know, to me she's making a wish, you know. So basically how I'm seeing that is that you have been working really hard, and you know, your work, your job, your all the work you put in lately, it's definitely bringing you some results. So for me now it's the time to you know, relax a little bit, and you know, how to say that, well, it's the right time to think about your future. You know, like you've done this part, yeah, like you've done this part where you have been working hard for yourself, and maybe, you know, now it's the time to plan for the future, you know, like plan what do you want to do next, what is the next step. If you have been, I don't know, studying, maybe it's the right time, you know, for you to think about where do you want to work in the future, what is your future goal. Maybe you want to work for some certain company or something like that. Maybe you want to change your job. Maybe you want to study a little bit further, and it's the time for you to try to find a good university. So to me, this is definitely the time. What you need the most is to find what your goals are and focus on them. We also have the Three of Swords, and you know, we have these three birds on top of this sword. We've got two owls and we've got one crow. I do believe it's crow. I feel like in that case, the owls especially are like, the birds in general are the messengers, and I feel like, you know, we have the owls and we have the crow. So these are the animals, these are the birds who have got some secret knowledge, who have a lot of knowledge, and to me they are trying to pass you some kind of secret message. And I feel like what do you need the most right now as well is not only that what I've been talking about before, but also to try to connect to your inner self. Because like especially if your totem animal is owl or maybe crow, you know, they are the messengers of like the goddesses or gods from the underground, mostly, not always, but like mostly, who possess some kind of a secret knowledge, who know more, who see more than a normal like human eye does. So I feel like maybe it's the time for you to also explore a little bit of your of, I don't know, any kind of a secret knowledge that you feel like it has been not shown to you. Oh my gosh, I don't know, it's difficult to explain that, but I feel like there is some kind of a knowledge you want to pursue, but you felt like, okay, it's not for me, maybe I am not intelligent enough, maybe I'm not, I don't know, smart enough, good enough, something like that. But the owls especially, they are the you know, the keepers of the secret knowledge to me, and I feel like you need to pursue that, if that makes sense. I'm sure it's gonna make sense to some of you, it might not make sense to all of you, because once again, this is a general reading, not everything is gonna resonate. Okay, but let's see what the oracle cards want to tell us. So we've got 10 of Action, which is the 10 of Wands in traditional tarot, I believe. We've got You Deserve Love, and we've got this beautiful Goddess card. So I'm just going to start with the 10 of Action. And what does it say? You're working too hard. Yeah, it did tell you. You've worked so hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your road so that you can take better care of yourself. Trying to make others happy can be harmful to your health. So this is what I've been saying kind of before. I've seen like I'm seeing you've been working really hard, and now it's the time for rest, and it's the time, like I was saying before, to make sure you know what your goals are and what do you want to do next in your life. So to me, that totally resonates with what I've said here. When it comes to your love life, or in general your social life, because it doesn't really have to be only about your love life. To me, these cards very often speak about your social life in general. So it says you deserve love, you're lovable. I feel like for some of you, you might be feeling not really good enough, like I was saying here lately, and you know, maybe you feel like, oh, you don't really deserve to be loved. You don't really deserve to have this amazing boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve to have friends because, I don't know, for some reason you think like you are not really good enough. You know, the angels want to tell you that yes, you are good enough, that everyone is good enough for having friends, for having this amazing person next to them, for, you know, like being loved. If not by your partner, then, you know, by your parents, by your friends, by your family in general. So you have to remember, you know, you are lovable, you do deserve love, and, you know, everybody does. And you just, you know, your angels are trying to give you this little, the little bit of a push to tell you, you do deserve it. Don't tell yourself you don't, because that's not true. You do deserve it, and you are lovable. That's all I want to say. You are lovable. You are most probably very caring, very kind, very loving. So, you know, if you're giving that out, it is going to come back to you, all this positive good stuff. And lastly, for the last message, it's from the it's my newest deck. It's the Goddess cards by, I don't know, it was somewhere in this magazine, because it was from the Soul in Spirit magazine. So I'm really sorry, I completely forgot to check who are they by. So the last message with this beautiful mermaid is, this body is only the temporary home of my soul. I will love, care, respect and honor it. And to me, this message is honestly linked with this 10 of action over here, and this, what I was saying before. You have been working so hard, and you need to remember that, you know, your body has some kind of a breaking point where, you know, when you work yourself too hard, it might actually shut down. Whether you're a guy or a girl watching it, it doesn't matter. You have to remember that, you know, honestly, like, working yourself too hard is very dangerous to your health. And, you know, you might not notice that in the short run, but in the long run, you are going to start, like, feeling, you know, that your body has had enough. So once again, rest. This is the main message for you, group number one. Rest, be happy with what you have achieved, because you have been working hard. You deserve rest, you deserve love, and you need to remember to take good care of your body, because you only have one body on this earth. So you need to take good care of it and make sure it's as healthy as possible. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you once again. Hello, group number two. I hope you are doing well. So in today's reading, we're going to find out, what do you need the most right now. Once again, I'm going to remind you, this is a general reading, which means not everything is going to resonate with you. So take whatever does resonate with you and just leave the rest. So for this reading, I've got 3 tarot cards and I've got 3 oracle cards, and they are going to help me read the message for you and see what do you actually need the most right now. So I am going to start with the tarot cards. So we've got Knight of Chalices, 5 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, so we've got some swords in here, which is the majority, 2 out of 3. So I feel like, what do you need the most right now? Because we've got swords and swords. It's linked to okay, I feel like for some of you, because this is the message I'm getting now, you might be coming out of a relationship. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could have been a friendship, sorry. It could have been any type of relationship that seemed to be really perfect and really amazing, but in the end it turned out the person was not really fair towards you, and maybe they were lying to you, maybe they were cheating on you. I can definitely see something like that, like you felt like you have been pretty much almost stabbed in the back. This is what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, for the other people, it's something else. I'm feeling like for some of you it's the other, it's kind of the other way around, where you have been fighting for something where you wanted to achieve something really hard, and I'm seeing that not really related to love or like relationship, but it could be related to your work or your studies, anything like that. And I'm seeing that you have achieved something by not really being fair, and maybe you were cheating. I don't know, don't want to say that, but maybe you were cheating on your exams, or maybe to get that promotion at work, you went to your boss and, I don't know, told some lies about the other person, you know, so you can look better in the eyes of your boss. This is what I'm getting as a general situation. But what do you need the most right now? I'm feeling that is some kind of a new beginning, some kind of a new inspiration. So it doesn't matter where whether you have been whether you've been in the situation number 1 or the situation number 2. I feel like what do you need the most right now is definitely a new beginning, a new spark, a new start of something, because this is what I'm getting from the Ace of Swords. You need to find your focus again. You need to find what, how to say that, well, what challenges your intelligence. So it would be the best thing to start learning something new, or if it's possible, also find maybe a new job, or maybe find a new course at uni or something like that. This is what I'm seeing you need the most. You need a little bit of solitude right now, and you need a little bit of intellectual challenge as well. We have 2 owls sitting over here, and owls are the messengers, and they are obviously the messengers of wisdom, especially the hidden wisdom, hidden knowledge, because owls are very often linked to the underworld, you know, like the gods and goddesses of the underworld. We also have this night theme going on here, and there is like these curtains, and what I'm seeing, what I'm getting from this card, these curtains are being lifted, so you can definitely see something new, something hidden, something that was not available to you before, and it is now. So I feel like you should definitely leave your past behind in order to go for something new. But that's the most important thing you should focus on right now, is gaining some knowledge, gaining some extra like value. But it's definitely linked to studies, to your work, to your job, something like that. So this is all I'm getting from the tarot cards, but let's see what will the oracle cards tell us. So let me start from this one. Oops. So we've got 5 of emotions, which is the 5 of cups in traditional tarot. The social life card is forgiving and learning. And we also have this Goddess Oracle card. Okay, so I'm going to start from the Five of Emotions, which is the Five of Cups. There is another 5 in here, so 5 might be a significant number for some of you. So what does it say? Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past, so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly, so that you can get back on the path of joy. This one, it's definitely linked to the group number 1, I would say. The group number 1, the situation number 1, I would say, where you had this person stabbing you in the back, the person you had faith in, you trusted, and you know, whether they were your partner, whether your friend, your trusted colleague at work, and it didn't really work. So I feel like with this Five of Emotion, it definitely tells you, you know, it's fine to grieve. We all need to do that. It's fine for you to be sour about it. It's fine for you to be hurt, you know, to like feel hurt. You know, you need to go through that process so you can heal emotionally, because this is very, very, very important for you to go through that stage so you can start again. But you need to remember that you just can't focus on that stage forever, because it's very, very important that, okay, we do have this stage, but we need to move on as well. All right, so this is literally like above this card that I've seen as, you know, relationship problems. Let me move on to the social card, because the romance angels to me are not only about the love life, they're also about your social life and all the relationships that you might be having with people. So this is the forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Once again, this is linked to the situation number 1. So you need to heal yourself, you need to heal your past, you need to go through the grieving stage so you can finally move on, because this is, to me, this is the most important message, especially that, you know, I'm seeing that like 3 times already. So for most of you, I feel like this is going to be the situation number 1, for some of you situation number 2, but it's mostly the situation number 1. So this is going to be all about like going through the hurt and grief and healing your wounds. And we also have this Goddess card, and we've got another beautiful mermaid, because in the previous group I had a mermaid as well. Life isn't happening to you, life is actually responding to you. So to me, this is definitely linked to the law of attraction. If you're familiar with that, it basically, well, okay, the most basic definition would be like, what you think of, you attract. So if you drown in your grief and you drown in your sadness and all these negative emotions, you are still going to be attracting more of that into your life. But if you tell yourself, if you try to tell yourself at least, okay, yeah, I'm done with it. This was a stage like in my life, but now I'm over it. I want to try to just, you know, like move on, just change something in my life. This is what's gonna happen, you know, like you're gonna start attracting more of this good positive energy and more good positive people who are going to help you go through that difficult stage in your life when you felt maybe betrayed, because this is the word I'm getting, betrayal. So you are going to regain that trust in people. So the main message of today's reading is forgiving and learning, forgiving and healing, you know, thinking, you know, like remembering that grieving is just like a stage in your life, and it is the time to move on. And it only depends on you whether you want to move on or you don't want to move on. So I hope this resonated with you guys, and please don't forget to like, to subscribe, to share this video if you feel like it's gonna help someone. Don't forget to comment on that as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care, guys. Bye. Hello, group number 3. I hope you're doing well. In today's reading, we're going to find out what do you need the most right now. So for that, I've got 3 tarot cards and I've got 3 oracle cards that are going to help me read the message for you and see what do you need the most in your life right now. So let's just start. Okay, I'm gonna start with the tarot cards. So we've got 7 of Chalices, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got 7 of Pentacles. Wow, this is the 3rd group in a row that I'm getting the same numbers. So for you, number 7 on number 77 is significant. It might be significant for some of you. So if you know, like, if you see number 7, think about this reading. All right, so what do you need the most right now? Okay, I feel like for some of you, you might have had a very difficult choice in your life, whatever that was about, whether it was about any kind of relationships, your work, your, I don't know, your school, anything like that. It might have been quite significant for you to have this choice, but I feel like you have made this choice and you're quite happy about it, and you should be happy because it is definitely linked to your happiness. Okay, I've said happiness so many times, but this is definitely the vibe I'm getting from these cards, because there's like, they all look so like joyful and happy and positive, that this is definitely what I'm getting right now. So yeah, you should be very proud of yourself. Maybe you have finished like some stage of your life as well. Maybe you have recently graduated from school. Maybe you've got the promotion at work. Maybe you've got a job that you have been wanting for a long time, because I feel like it could be, for most of you, it's going to be linked to your career, because we've got the Wands here, we've got the Pentacles here, and what do you need the most right now is honestly to feel happy and grateful. I know it's just easy to say, and I know everyone should be happy and grateful in their lives, and it's just like, it's so general, but I feel like you have achieved a lot and you can be really proud of yourself. Maybe, like I was saying before, you've got this promotion at work, or maybe you've got the job that you actually had to move away from your home to get it, to go there. Maybe it's in a different country, maybe it's in a different city, you know, anything like that. So you have most probably just changed that. Maybe if you are studying, maybe you're gonna start the uni that is asking of you to move away from your home, so you can be studying in that different city, in a different country, but you've got it, you know, you've got it. And I feel like what do you need the most is to feel proud of yourself, because I feel like you don't feel proud of yourself. I feel like you don't appreciate yourself enough. You just think still that, oh yeah, I got it, but it still doesn't mean I'm good enough, or I'm smart enough, or I don't know, something like that. But you have achieved so much and you've got an amazing potential, and the 7 of Pentacles is definitely about that. In that case, you know, it's about being grateful once again, and you know, knowing that you've done all you could have done, and now you need to be patient, and now you just need to wait a little bit for the result. But you can still be proud of yourself, and you're not. This is what I'm getting right now. Like, honestly, this is the vibe I'm getting. You know, you should be more positive. You should see everything in a more positive light, because you've got this. That's the thing. You've got this, and you still overthinking. You're still worrying way too much, of thinking you're not good enough, or maybe you've made a wrong choice, and it's not going to lead you anywhere. But I feel like it will. It's going to bring you a lot of positive changes. You know, they might be coming in quite rapidly, they might be coming in a little bit unexpectedly, but I feel like still they are going to bring you so many good things and so many good news you can definitely expect. I would say quite soon, because the wands are the action, and wands are the very fast moving suit in the tarot cards. So you can definitely expect some good messages soon, but you also need to stay patient. Okay, so let's see what the oracle cards are gonna tell us. So we've got the Healer of Abundance. It's linked to Pentacles, but I'm sorry, I never know. I never remember the names of the quote cards in this Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Sorry for that, but I think it's the Queen. I think it's the Queen. We've got the Give Your Relationship a Chance, and we've got this Goddess card with the affirmation. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the Healer of Abundance card first. Wait, come on. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who is down to earth with a gift for design and decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. See, I was saying it is linked to your career or your studies, something like that. And with this card, I definitely get a confirmation. For some of you, it is going to be a confirmation. So this is what I was saying. You need to stay positive, because you've got this. You know, you're good enough. You will succeed. You know, it does even say it might be time to expand your career. So you are either gonna get that job, you're gonna get that promotion, you are gonna get into that school, uni, college you always wanted to go to. But you know, that's what I just love how the cards, they're just so linked to each other. I'm just like, every time I have that, I'm just like, wow. Even though it shouldn't wow me so much anymore. But it still does, and I just can't help it. But yeah, it's just a reminder once again, trust yourself. You're good enough. Just be patient and you can do it. You're definitely going to achieve what you're meant to achieve. But it doesn't, obviously it doesn't mean like, oh yeah, now you're just gonna have to sit at home and it's gonna like fall onto your lap instantly. No, you need to put some work, obviously, but you need to also remember that you've got this. You're someone who's got the right abilities and you will succeed. It's all up to you. You just stay positive about it, because you've got this. Okay, to those of you who, because I feel like this, I always say the romance angels are not only about the love life, they're also about all the possible relationships in your life with all the people in general. But I feel like this is the message for you who are in a relationship, a romantic relationship of some kind, mostly. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. It could be also for some of you linked to your family, especially your parents, I feel like. So for those of you who don't really have a good relationship with your parents, I think it is at the right time to rethink that, because sometimes it's not only their fault. Sometimes, I'm not saying it's your fault, but sometimes it's us as well who think like, you know, who think like it's only your parents' fault, you know, for things that happen, or for the things they're saying. You get into arguments, you don't want to speak to them anymore, and you know, most of the parents just really wish you well. Sometimes they just don't know how to say that, you know. So by saying, like, by nagging you to study more, by nagging you to I don't know, to do things that you think are silly and stupid, they actually are trying to tell you, yes, I care about you and I love you, but I just don't really know how to express that well. So just rethink that, and if possible, try to rebuild that relationship with your parents. Also, if you're in a romantic relationship, I feel like you might have been going through some kind of arguments with your partner lately, and I feel like you might be some kind of a very stubborn person for some reason. I do get that feeling. So you need to remember that, you know, the relationship, any kind of relationship, should be like 50-50, you know, like it's not only them giving and you just receiving, but it just needs a balance of giving and receiving, and you know, being equally like equally trying to work on it. So it's not only your partner who should be working on it, it's also needs to be you. And let's see what the affirmation card is. The divine feminine energy is understanding, insight, intuition, creativity, forgiveness, healing, and wisdom. So if if we think about what I've been saying before, you obviously need to remember that it's about the creativity. That's the first thing, you know. So for those of you who are into any kind of creative business or any kind of creative, doing like any kind of creative stuff, whether it's for work, whether it's for uni, whether it's for school in general, this is you need to just remember about it, you know, like this is your thing, you're good enough, you are gonna get it, you know, you are gonna give it all and you are going to be successful. So the main theme for this reading is to remember that you are successful, that you need to be positive, that good changes are coming to you, especially when it comes to work, especially when it comes to school studies, anything like that, or just like taking on a course, anything creative, great. You can make a difference, you can make it, you can do it. Just stay positive because you've totally got this. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, to like, to comment, to share this video if you feel like it's going to help someone. And thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hello, group number 4. I hope you're doing well. So in today's reading, we are going to find out what do you need the most right now. For that, I've got 3 tarot cards and I've got 3 oracle cards, and they are going to help me give you the answer of what do you need the most right now. Just a quick reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does resonate with you and just leave the rest. Alright, so let's just start. And I am going to start with the tarot cards, and then we are going to go to the oracle cards. So what do you need the most right now? Okay, we've got 6 of chalices, 5 of pentacles, and 4 of swords. Interesting, 6, 5, 4. I don't really have any sequence of numbers this time, and I did have in the previous 3 previous groups, which is interesting, which was very interesting because that never happened before, but we'll see. Okay, so if you have chosen this group, I feel like you have been going through a lot. Alright, through a lot. for it, I can see two possibilities here. So for some of you, I feel like, oh man, don't know how to say that well, but I feel like for some of you it's some kind of a past relationship that you are still grieving about. It's some kind of, because this is what I'm getting, I don't know, this is what I'm getting, like that was the first thing I got from this card. This is the past relationship, past romantic relationship, most likely, and you're still not over that person. You're still thinking about it. You're still remembering the stuff you've done together. You're still like asking yourself, what did I do wrong? What happened? Why we're not together anymore? What have I done? What I could have done differently to save this relationship? Maybe there's still a chance to save this relationship. Maybe we can still, like, maybe we can go get back together, you know. But I feel like it's only in your head and it's only in your past, and you are going to have to move on from that, because it is really not serving you. And I feel like it might even drive you mad slowly, drive you insane, and it's really, really unhealthy. For some of you, I feel like, I don't know, I'm seeing this card and the message I'm getting like instantly is you might have lost a job for some of you. So I feel like you have either lost a job, or you have been redundant, or you have been demoted, or could also be the school. Maybe you were, I don't know, like maybe you dropped out of school. Something like that happened and you feel really sad and depressed about it, you know, and once again, just like in the previous situation, you're just blaming yourself and you're thinking, what have I done wrong? Or maybe for some of you, I also get the other way, like you were not really blaming yourself, but you were blaming everyone else around you, like, you know, oh, the universe hates me, I don't know, people hate me, my boss hated me, my I don't know, teachers hated me, my parents, my friends, everyone. But you don't see that maybe you have not been really working hard enough and you were not really focusing enough on what you should have been focusing on. Because I feel like there has been like a chance missed, a massive chance to either make a good money or to step up somehow, you know, whether it was like, I don't know, your job, like I was saying before, or some kind of school stuff, and you basically had this, but you didn't really do much about it, or you felt like you deserve it anyways, and it didn't really work. So you're like, some of you might be like blaming everyone and everything around you but yourself. And I'm not saying everything is your fault, so just don't get it like that and don't get it personally. But sometimes we get so comfortable that we just stop caring and we just stop trying because we think, oh, we deserve that anyways, you know. And sometimes it's not always like that. So I feel like what do you need the most right now is to take a step back, to look at the things from maybe a different angle, and definitely have some rest. Because I feel like whether it was the situation number one or situation number two, or any kind of difficult situation you have been going through, I feel like what do you need to do right now is just literally step back from this and start again. Just give yourself this time, this period, you know, just like this animal. I don't know its name in English, I'm very sorry, but just like this animal, you know, like we see there is a winter time and he's most probably, you know, just going to you know, find a place that, you know, he can sleep through the winter. So it's literally giving himself a time so he can you know, get some rest and then start again, you know. Give yourself this resting period where you can rejuvenate, you know, when you can gather all your strength so you can start again after this period passes, after you're all good, you know, after you have come to the conclusions, after you have maybe learned your lessons in life, or maybe you have realized what is the best thing to do right now. But I feel like definitely what you need to do now is to step back, you know, just step away from all of this, try to distance yourself from all of this, and have a new healthy perspective on the situation and on your life. All right, let's see what the oracle cards are going to tell us. So we've got the Eight of Thoughts, which is the Eight of Swords in traditional tarot. We've got Trust, and we've got this affirmation card. So I'm just going to start with the Guardian Angel Tarot card. So we've got the Eight of Thoughts. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. What did I say? It's you need to gather your strength again. You need to distance yourself again. You need to literally break this illusion that, you know, that it's like something that's gonna drag behind you for your whole life. You need to literally take a step back. I know I'm saying the same thing all over again, but you need to step back and, you know, break the illusion, get yourself together and start again, because you're the only person that can do it for yourself. See, I was right. Okay, so what's next? We've got Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Once again, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, because you can go over this. You just need to, I don't know, just press this reset button. And I know it's easy to say, and it's not going to happen like during one day or during one night, you know. It might take you a little bit of time, but you just need to distance yourself from all your problems and all the past and just start again, because you deserve to have a good life, and you deserve happiness, and you deserve you know, you deserve love, you deserve money, you deserve everything, you deserve great health. We all do. So you just need to remember about that. It all depends on you. So just take the step back, regenerate yourself, rejuvenate yourself, and then reset your life. And what else? I am naturally feminine, graceful, and beautiful. So for those of you who don't think you're maybe not beautiful enough, whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. If you're not beautiful enough, you're not handsome enough, if you're not good enough, you know, you're not feminine enough, masculine enough, you are. You just need to believe in yourself, and you need to you know, like, believe in yourself. Yeah, just need to believe in yourself, because you've got all you need. For now, you know, you have been on the bottom. It's now the time to go back to the top, and you can do it. You can definitely achieve it. You just need a little bit of time for yourself, so you can, you know, start again. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Leave me some comments. You know, like this video, share this video if you feel like it's going to help someone. And thank you once again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!